What's going on, guys? No guides here. We're playing a game of Foot Champions live commentary of kind of what goes through my head. I think this might help some people. Just very briefly and very quickly. I normally look at this screen and try to identify any weaknesses. I can't really find that much. I mean, if you watch the video back, I think Rivaldo's on the left-hand side. I know Rooney's up front. He's been on the weak side. And he's got the Champions League card, or the Champions League card of Virgil van Dijk. So he might be weak at the back. Van Dijk hasn't got a good balance. So I'm just going to keep that in my mind. I'm using a 5-2-1-2. The whole point of this video is so you just understand, maybe you can help improve your play the way I play and kind of what goes through my head. So it'll kind of be a different one. I won't be explaining everything, but I can just be, going over what goes through my head at that time. So for example, now I'm just seeing he's pressing with Rooney. I'm seeing his control with Rooney, and now I'm seeing his control with Rivaldo. This is just roughly seeing how he's defending. This is what I normally do. Just roughly wondering how they're defending. He's bringing his side. I see he's brought Laporte out. That's a weakness that I can exploit. He's playing quite drop back, but Laporte's out of position, so I'm going to try to exploit that with a quick 1-2. Didn't materialize in the end. But now I know that he baits play. I can bait him, if that makes sense. So immediately a weakness has been found. So I'm just going to do a quick 1-2 again. Didn't materialize again. I just want to see which players move out so I can see using his CDM. He doesn't touch his strikers. Using Ronaldo. He's playing quite deep. I see quick 1-2 again. Can I play it? I guess a bit lucky there with a you can say interception. Now I'm just defending the normal way, bringing Salah back, just making sure my centre backs in a line. And he's committing his fullback, something that I noticed. Because I'm playing 5 defender formation, it's not that much of an issue. Let's see if we can get him on a counter attack. That was a bad pass. I was actually aimed downwards. But this is my first game, so I've not had a warm up. That's what the first 10 minutes is spent doing. It's kind of identifying the play. Move my goalkeeper the other way, so I moved it down and spit the shot. So got a bit lucky there. So now why not moving the goalkeeper now? Yeah, he'll get it. So now I've kind of identified how he played. Then I start playing normally. So I'm gonna trigger Eusebio to make that run. I see Salah. I see Eusebio. I'm triggering him right now. Waiting for Eusebio to overlap. Offside. Unlucky. That was a mistake on my behalf. Plus he's using the wings. It's like he's playing like a 4 striker formation maybe. 4-2-3-1, maybe a 4-4-2 with wingers. Okay. Now I can start playing properly. He's playing really deep, really deep. Maybe even possibly using 5 defenders. Simple drag back. Green time shot near post. Easy goal. 1-0. I just saw Eusebio there and I saw no one was behind. If you watch that clip back, I just saw no one was behind Eusebio. So that was a perfect example to use a drag back. Very easy there. Bad defending, I would say, rather. Well, not bad defending, it's pretty lucky. Now I'm just going to wait for my plays to go up because I'm playing a 5-2-1-2. So obviously the left back and the right back, they're going to fly forward. Simple pass the ball to my right back, which is Busquets. I see Hullet, my centre mid. Wait for Busquets to overlap down the wing. Going to play a driven pass now to Busquets. Can he catch it? He can't. So I'm just going to second defender press now and run back with Ben Yedder just to kind of cut the passing lanes. Try to stop the ball again from the strikers. Now Busquets is running back into position. I'm covering for Busquets right now with Hullet. So Ben Yedder is playing centre mid because Hullet is in right back, as you can see. So I'm essentially covering the run. Move the goalkeeper. Had that covered. It was a bit obvious what he was doing. He was trying to go far post. But what I was doing there was, if you watch the clip back, Hullet was basically occupying Busquets' position at right back. Because Busquets was out of position and I had no centre mid, so I manually dragged Ben Yedder back into a centre mid position. But I did give away a free kick. I didn't. As usual, hug the sidelines. I got Busquets on as right back, as I said, so he's going to win the head. Not win the header, but he'll win it most times or not over Rivaldo. I know Rivaldo's got a bad weak foot, so I can keep pushing him on his right foot. So with the 5-2-1-2, as you can see, when you're attacking, you have the 3 centre backs, but always look on a radar. You probably can't see it because my controller's in the way. However, if I move my controller, give me 1 second. Let me move my controller. Let me move my controller. That maybe then you can see the radar a bit better. So I'm looking on a radar as well all the time. So I'm looking at the radar now. I'm looking where my left back is on top of the screen. So I'm just gonna play a very simple pass to my centre back, but it didn't work out. So now I'm just watching, just seeing how he's defending right now. Can I exploit the areas? I'm watching Busquets on my peripheral vision. I want to pass to Busquets. The drag back to create some space. I'm going to pass back to Hullet. Good defending. I see the left back clear. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to force the ball to the left backs right now. And the reason why I'm doing that is he's quite congested in the middle. And if I offload the ball to the wings, what happens is his team have to overload that side and they end up shifting. So if you watch, for example, just watch his players. If I pass to Busquets, see how they shift all the way to the other side. And that in turn gives me more space in the middle. That's kind of how I'm going to break him down. Because look, his right back still has to stay about, well, and Aubameyang is going to attack him back. So this is very interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't know what formation he's playing. Looks like he's playing possibly a 5-defender formation. I wouldn't be surprised. So Vieira, I got him in centre back, by the way, in case you're wondering. I got Salah in centre mid. I just need a centre mid with pace, more of a sweeper centre mid. I don't really need. Now I'm winning as well, so I don't have to rush. You see what I'm saying? Waiting for commit. I know. Remember, he said he's committed his players. He committed Robertson there. Simple 1-2. Simple drag back. Simple ball roll away from the player. Green time shot near post. Very, very, very lucky deflection. That's an AI block from Virgil van Dijk. That would have been pretty much a guaranteed goal. I'm gonna bring the players close. Bring them there. Oh, let's see. I see mess. Simple fake shot. Hill to hill doesn't work. Ball roll. Green time shot. Really good save by Alisson, but I get a follow up with Ben Yedder in the end. Now, so kickoff. He's meant to be defending the kickoff the right way, but unfortunately, I keep forgetting. When I'm not really playing serious, I keep forgetting to defend the kickoff the right way. It's gonna bring Ben Yedder. Gonna cut the passing lanes. So he can't pass to the centre mids. Reinforce the midfield. So I'm just going to wait for Busquets to overlap now. Wait for Busquets, see him on the radar. And I see him making a run. Now I'm going to turn back, drag back, simple drag back here. Create more space. Now I got space. Now I see Salah completely clean free in the middle. And I'm just doing a very simple 1-3-2. So I'm going to get the ball with Salah, pass to Neymar, pass to someone else, and then pass it back to Salah. Well, that didn't materialize. Maybe I should have shot with Eusebio, but he was offside. But and I'm kind of forcing some things just so you can get an understanding of some of the key things I do use. I use these like kind of subconsciously. I don't really think about it. But I analyze the opponents. And I know, for example, he commits one of the fullbacks. So I'll do simple 1-2 here. Very, very simple. Time the perfection. Simple ball roll. Oh, that handball outside the box, I think. Last minute of extra time. So I have to go forward. Simple drag back. Drag back again. Ball roll. Ball roll. Got a bit of a delay there, unfortunately, but that's fine. That's fine. There's 2-0. We're pretty comfortable now. He's had one shot on goal. Normally, what I do now, I go to team rating, just see what formation he's playing. He's playing a 4-4-2. Interesting. So he has left mid and right mid on, come back on the fence, presumably drop back, maybe 2 to 3 depth. But he has his fullbacks overlap. Well, balance maybe, and maybe he has fast build up play. Looking at his team, Laporte is on the slow side. Robertson can't jump, so if I was going to cross the ball, I'd probably try to cross the ball to Robertson. I know when Ronaldo gets in the box, he will cross the ball. He can't really shoot his left foot. Aubameyang is a threat down the wing as well. That's pretty much it. You know, the physical presence in midfield is lacking a bit. You only has Ronaldo. He's not the best of players compared to, obviously, Michael Hullet. So obviously my player's going to drop him in the middle. He's got Rooney as a striker as well. Gary Lineker hasn't got La Croqueta, so he doesn't. I don't think he does skill moves, but Gary Lineker hasn't got 4-star skill moves, so you can't do La Croqueta. So yeah, a simple goal. He's very predictable, this player. Very, very predictable. If he was smart, he would have gone near post there, just to at least knock me off my balance. I see Kyle Walker, my right back, overlapping. Now I'm in trouble. I'm just going to go back. Go back. No issues. Go back. Go back. All the way back. And then start middle again. I see Busquets free. Sugar him. Make the run. Okay. That was a decoy run. I'm going to pass the ball to my left back and see him on Kyle Walker on a radar. Completely clean free. Simple ball roll away from him. Aubameyang. Simple drag back. Cool. Didn't work there. You can see Hullet outside the box. I was meant to be Hullet. Shield the ball. 1-2. Oh, very good tackle. Very, very good tackle. I'm just going to go right with Salah. Just to reinforce the line. Act him as a DM. Reinforce the line again. Pick up the ball midfield. Now I'm gonna use Neymar. Those he's a striker for me. I'm just trying to Virgil van Dijk. Okay, perfect. I chipped through what I was actually to be meant to be to hurl it, but just recover from this. Go back away. Big shot. Good tackle. Busquets committed. Oh, that was meant to be to Busquets. Gameplay's not that good right now, I'll be honest. But this might be a good example because with the gameplay's bad, I'm sure you'll suffer the same thing as I. Like I see Kyle Walker through on the rings, L1 triangle. That's the benefit of the 5-2-1-2. I'm gonna ball roll inside. Fake drag back out, fake drag back inside. Now, oh, good play by Doherty. Now I'm just gonna hold Salah, hold the line, and wait for Kyle Walker to come back. Kyle Walker's come back. I'll commit with my centre back here because he can win the ball. A very simple 1-2. Nah, that didn't work out. My idea was I was gonna pass the ball to Eusebio. Gonna stop the first time shot, defending my players specifically just to stop the first time shot. I don't know what he's trying to do. So I was just trying to play a bit safe there. Sometimes you got to play over safe and over defend, especially now in July. There's not really that many casual players playing. This guy could be one of them, but it's better to not take a risk. We're 2-0 ahead, so we're pretty much fine. We're gonna go outside to bait him. We're gonna go inside. And we're gonna do a green time shot near post. It wasn't a green shot. Good block in the end. Good defending. So now he knows I've done that a couple of times. He won't overcommit on the inside. So now I can maybe go straight towards goal because now he knows that I like to go backwards and do a drag back. So you see, this is about being unpredictable. You change your system up. So every time I keep showing the outside of my body, like I keep going away from goal and drag back in inside, I should maybe do the opposite now. So, it would have been a good chance. Benyata going to come back with him. Driven past to Eusebio. Wait for Benyata to make that run. I'm not going to use it. I normally use L1 dribbling here, but I'm not going to use it because FIFA 20, they're removing L1 dribbling. So I'll just use normal dribbling right now until we see what the game's like. Let's see Busquets clean free down the wing. Just going to do a ball roll away, do a simple drag back, create space. Very good tackle in the end. Read that probably quite well. Vieira got that. Perfect. Unlucky. I don't know how he didn't get that ball. Coming to the latter ends of the game now. Just got to play it safe, really. Now I'll probably make subs now just to kind of, if I really, really wanted to. Good tackle. So yeah, I'm probably going to make a sub now. Just to add some pace in my team. Now possibly change to a formation. Like if I was 1 or 2-0 down, I might change to an over defensive formation just so in case because he commits. See this play, he commits his fullbacks forward. So in order to be kind of, you could say safe, I'd rather overcommit. Gonna move my goalkeeper. So basically, let's say I was 1-0 down, I'd probably change to a 4-2-3-1 second variation or the 4-5-1. Do you know what? I might as well show the 4. I don't have the 4-5-1 on this formation actually, but normally I'll change to a 4-3-1 second variation, not first. But I like the way the game's going. I like the attacking threat. Sometimes attack's the best form of defense. I'm just gonna make some subs. I think we'll put Hullets in right back, and we'll bring some utility midfielders on. So I'll probably say Mbabu, Florenzi to lock the game out. Like that. I think that'll be good to go. Now, the reason why I want Florenzi and Mbabu, they're both very agile. I'm up against Bernardo Silva and Ronaldo, unless he changes something. And I think they're very good players. He doesn't really have the physical presence, so I don't need to bring on any tall players. I've got Mbabu anyway. Just gonna wait for my fullbacks to go forward as usual. Looking on the radar, of course. Simple 1-2. That's Walker. That's my left back. Simple 1-2. Gonna watch Walker on a radar. I see he's overlapped, so I'll make that beautiful pass down the line with Virgil van Dijk. I see Florenzi outside the box. Simple drag back inside. Good play. And obviously Florenzi's fresh feet, he can get the ball with the stamina. Ball roll away from him. That was a good tackle though, fair play. He actually read that I was going to turn that way. Now I'm going to run back with Vieira. I'm not going to overcommit. There's no danger of him down the wing. No danger. I'm just going to watch the guy inside the box. Man mark the guys inside the box. That's it. And then I'm going to cut the space out. Robertson can have a shot. I'm not too worried about that. If it goes in, fair play. Otherwise, I will most happily take the risk that that's going to go wide in most cases. See the left back running past the Florenzi. Trigger that left back run. See Eusebio running back into the box. Simple fake shot. Oh, good play. Really good play. I got a bit unlucky there in the end. Good defending actually from him. Fair play. Now the game's basically over now. It's just more about, holding the ball, trying to just stop him getting a chance. Because once he gets that one chance, he's going to get that psychological confidence as well to push forward. I'd rather him be rushing his passes now and not trying to slow it down. Problem is, normally when you go 2-0 ahead and you try to slow things down. The good thing is that they like to be really, really fast. So sometimes the faster they play, the more mistakes they make. So it was a pretty decent game. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the hardest of opponents. I won't lie. It's a pretty average team, below average, I would say, for now. We're gonna just quickly look at some of the goals. Go over them. De Gea, this was a good save. This was the kind of one where I moved my goalkeeper, so I knew he was inside. I think Bernardo Silva is right-footed, so I was going to see which way he was looking, and I just took a guess that he was going to go near post because I overcommitted on that side already. Look, as you can see, I moved a bit to the right there. I just kind of felt like to move left-hand side a bit. It didn't really work. It was a good save. Eusebio was a really good, really, really good, simple, very simple football, simple pass to my striker. I see Eusebio. At this point, I know where Eusebio is, my peripheral vision. I'm looking at Eusebio, and I see Eusebio. Now, basically, when I made this pass, as soon as I press X here, I'm already looking at Eusebio. I'm looking at Eusebio, looking where his defender is, and I can see I got space on the inside. Now, I realize that his defender's overcommitting now, so I just touch the ball and a simple drag back. A simple drag back because there's so much space behind him. And once you're a drag back, it's basically a guaranteed goal. As long as I green time that, it's basically no stopping that one. That was a mistake from Ben Yedder. I didn't mean to do that. This one, I tried to do the the heel to heel. Didn't materialize, but it worked out in the end. He just literally just ran past me. I did it again one more time. Simple cut inside. I didn't really have the angle to shoot, not yet anyway. So I did a simple ball roll just to create a better angle, but it didn't really work, to be honest. Probably if I green timed that, maybe that would have probably gone in. But yeah, anyway, that's the game. I hope you enjoyed it. Fingers crossed. What goes inside my mind? I don't know if you really enjoyed this. It might help some of you. Some people ask me about it, especially for the 5-2-1-2. So maybe this can help you play a little bit, or maybe it can help add some differences in your game style. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.